So President Trump came out yesterday, and we know Trump is a big sports fan, and he's involved in a lot of he's at a lot of sporting events, hosts a lot of sporting teams at the White House. Loves UFC. Planning on having a UFC event next 4th of July, which I think is going to be pretty cool. But this story is interesting to me because I'm conflicted on it. I don't like this. And I'll get into that here in a minute. But first, let me tell you what Trump said. I don't like it, but you know me, I'm a Trump supporter. Right? I'm a Trump supporter. Voted for him 3 times. But I'm not afraid to like push back. I don't think everything he does is the best. And I'm conflicted. But first, Trump posted yesterday, the Washington whatevers should immediately change their name back to the Washington Redskins football team. There's a big clamoring for this. Likewise, the Cleveland Indians, one of the 6 original baseball teams with a storied past, are great Indian people in massive numbers want this to happen. Their heritage and prestige is systemically being taken away from them. Times are different now than they were 3 or 4 years ago. We are a country of passion and common sense. Owners, get it done. Then he followed it up with, my statement on the Washington Redskins has totally blown up, but only in a very positive way. I may put a restriction on the team or on them that if they don't change the name back to the original Washington Redskins and get rid of the ridiculous moniker Washington Commanders, I won't make a deal for them to build a new stadium in Washington. The team would be much more valuable and the deal would be more exciting for everyone. Cleveland should do the same with the Cleveland Indians. The owner of the Cleveland baseball team, Matt Dolan, who is very political, has lost 3 elections in a row because of that ridiculous name change. What he doesn't understand is that if he changed the name back to Cleveland Indians, he might actually win an election. Indians are being treated very unfairly. Make Indians great again. MIGA. MIGA. Gotta be careful with that one. So first off, I think we all agree that the name change was ridiculous. First of all, the Commanders is a terrible name. Not the worst name in football. I think the Browns have that locked up. But they're one of the worst names in football. Likewise, Guardians is the stupidest name in baseball. Guardians, what we doing? But so not only are they just terrible names, and I wouldn't care, right? If this was something the owners wanted to do and change the name, and it was a stupid name, whatever, they're the owners, they can do what they want. It's their team. I'm all for that. I'll say it's a stupid name, but I mean it's your choice to change it to whatever you want. You own the team. But the reason why they changed their names was for political reasons, political pressure, the woke movement, right? That's what's stupid about it. That is what was, they did it because of political pressure, which is just and I'm going to say something very not political right here, but very no, not what's the word I'm looking for? Politically correct, but it's retarded what they did. It's retarded, and so it's the fact that they changed it because of political pressure, and then they changed it to stupid names. But this, I don't like this from Trump on multiple levels. But the main thing I don't like is I don't like the government getting involved in private business like this, or in people's lives. Even though I think it's a stupid name, I don't like dangling the fact that, hey, I'm not going to let you build your stadium unless you change the name back. I don't, and Trump's not your typical politician, but he is the government right now. He's the president. Doesn't matter if it was him, Biden, or whoever the next person is in office. I don't like politicians messing with private business and everyday Americans. I would love it if the business did it on their own, right? They came out and did it on their own. Now maybe there's some backdoor deals here. Maybe the ownership wants to change it back, but they need a scapegoat. And this would be a great scapegoat. Be like, well, we had to change it back, just to satisfy somewhat the outrage mob instead of turning their attention to being mad at the ownership, changing it back. If they do change it back, that they'll focus it on Trump and they'll hate Trump even more, right? But I don't like it, and I also think it's stupid politically for Trump. I mean, you only have so much political capital. Why use some of it here? You can't. Maybe in DC you can stop him from building. I don't know exactly all the powers that be there. Maybe I'll ask Robert Barnes. We'll see if we can get him on either on the show or get him. I'll ask him in one of his Burping with Barnes if Trump could even do this. But from what I understand, and I'm no expert at this, pretty sure you need the Senate approval to either deny or approve this. And if you want to waste political capital to get your party to come to back this, what are you going to give up in exchange for this? Because there's senators. It's such a tight margin. There's senators in there that are going to want something from it. Looking at you, Lindsey Graham, I know you're going to ask Trump for a big old favor to get this thing passed. So I don't like it. I think it's dumb politically, and I don't like the government getting involved, even if it is something that I think they should do. They should have never changed it. And I do think they should change it back, but I want it to come from ownership themselves. I don't want the government strong arming businesses, even if it is Trump. That's just my 2 cents on it. And I know Native Americans want the Redskins name back, and I'm all for it. Like I said, I'm for the name change, changing it back, bring back the Redskins. A lot of people, I would say probably a quarter of NFL fans, or at least about 100% of the NFL fans that don't watch anymore because of the woke stuff the NFL's done, they definitely still call them the Redskins. But you can't have government getting involved like that. And I think it's I don't like that, and I don't like wasting precious political cap. But then again, like, the government doesn't do anything anyways. You know what I mean? The government I see some people saying, like, why shouldn't we be focusing our efforts on other things than just a football team name? Well, it's not like the government's really working too hard to get all these other things on his agenda done. So it's like at least time will be spent doing this, and people will actually be happy with it. But I don't know what he'd have to give up to get this done. But we will see. We will see. I'm sure Trump wouldn't have put this out there without having some sort of plan in place. It just seems weird to come out and strong arm some organizations. Obviously, he can't do anything about Cleveland, but I think he does have some capability of muddying the waters for the Commander's new stadium, at least while he's in office. So it might just be like they wait him out till his term's up. But either way, curious of what you guys think. Make sure you smash the like button, like this video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.